Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. Welcome today. We got the Panthers versus the Vikings, or the Vikings at the Panthers. Beautiful day here in North Carolina, about 75 degrees. Probably going to get right up to 79. We got these Panthers who are winless going up against the Vikings. Let's take a look, first of all, at the matchup predictor. Matchup predictor is giving this game to the Vikings 63.9%. And as you can see, the Vikings are winless also. So we are going to we're going to watch two teams who have not won a game this season. Put it all out on the line to see which team can come out victorious or victoriously. Yeah, we'll say it like that. Come out victorious. Now, I personally think that the Panthers are going to win this one. It's going to be a close one, but I think the Panthers have just enough to get past the Vikings. I could be wrong. Of course, I could be wrong. Both these teams are winless, but I just think the Panthers got what it takes, and they're playing at home in this beautiful Carolina weather. I just think they have enough to do it. So we are about to witness it, and I hope you guys find the time to come and join me.
For several years, Whelan provided a real bounty of success near the goal line. Plus, he provided that much-needed second target for Kirk Cousins. Whelan was very happy to see some of his old teammates this morning, but he is looking to prove with his play today that the Vikings gave up early on a good thing. Guys?
Yeah, we spent a good hour chatting with former teammates, trainers, staff. Like Carolina Panthers, happy to have him on their side for this matchup this afternoon. Panthers off to an 0-3 start. First time since 2010. Kevin O'Connell has mentioned this group great in one-possession games last year. 0-3 this year to begin the season. Here's Justin Jefferson once again leading the lead.
All right, we're back. It's time to go.
Carolina won the toss, they deferred. The Vikings will receive by Chandler. Back to receive the opening kickoff from Eddie Pinheiro.
And the Panthers kick off first. This one is going to go into the end zone. Vikings start on the 25-yard line. Brand new day, brand new chance for the Panthers to get a win. Vikings looking for their win too, coming out with Kirk Cousins.
This week, they like the matchup versus the Carolina Panthers defense, and they feel like they're that close of flipping the switch, trying to get a win.
Cousins leads the league in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and completions.
All right, let's see what the defense can do right off the bat. Vikings center man in motion. It's going to be a pass out to him in the flats. Cornerback number 21 came up beautifully, but Jefferson was able to get outside. There's a flag on the play though. I think there might have been an illegal man downfield for the Vikings. All right, so the Vikings start again, 1st and 15. Fake the pass right up the middle. Nice run there by the Vikings, number 2.
So, offensively for the Panthers, they're without Eric Bradbury. Back issue for him, the veteran. Missed a couple of games. Austin Schlottman slots in there, and you mentioned Jefferson in the open.
All right, Kirk Cousins in the backfield with one back to his left, two receivers to the right. He's going to throw it as a receiver out in the flats. He's knocked out of bounds. That's Jefferson. And that was C.J. Henderson defending on the play, giving him plenty of room out there.
Take us about a couple third downs, or really a couple drives before we get a feel what Carolina wants to do to take it away.
Vikings moving the ball. They're going to hand it off right up off tackle again. Good pickup. And I'm going to tell you, it's kind of hard to stop a team when everything they're doing is working.
This season alone, it's one away from what they had all last year. So clearly, ball security has been on the minds of everyone on offense in the Minnesota Vikings. And again, talking to their coaching staff,
13 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first quarter. They're going to hand it off again. First down and more.
Vikings have had a lot of success rushing that left side of the offensive line behind Christian Darrisaw and Ezra Cleveland. One of the focuses too last week talking about stats. One could try to run the football more, become a bit more balanced. This Vikings team was 28th in the league last year rushing against
Panthers defense got to figure out something to slow the Vikings offense down. Play action. Cousins going for all of it. Has a man, but he throws it short. Underthrows him. And a flag comes in late after the receiver had to slow down and the defensive backs ran into him. But were they looking at the ball?
Just a shot all the way. Once you get past the 50, this is what people like to do in the first round pick. Jordan Addison.
See, that's what I've got to work on my cornerbacks learning. You can't wait. Oh, okay, I see. You can't wait. You can't wait for the guy to get beside you wide open before you get out of your back cover. So that is a pass interference on the Panthers. That's on Franklin, number 42. That's going to be first down. Is it at the spot of the foul? Well, he definitely got there. Way before the ball got there, so can't argue that.
Now we go to the red zone, an area where the Vikings have missed Adam Thielen in this portion of the field.
So the Panthers are, so that was definitely, I want to say spot of the foul. It definitely was the spot of the foul. Vikings on the 5-yard line, a running back, and actually getting yards every time he touches the ball here. I don't know guys on the Vikings team. Some of you might help me. Is the running back's name Manning? He's got those dreads in the way I can't see.
Derek Brown, number 95, getting in the mix. Not very often see a defensive tackle leading the team in tackles for your defense.
Vikings in the I formation. They send a back play action. Kirk Cousins throws it high, has a man, and it's a touchdown. And that's Jefferson, who's been in the offense all day. But there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it's against the offense. And it is against the offense. Take it off the board. Take it off the board. Yeah, rewind that dance you were doing in the end zone.
Take a look at the route. And this is about as long of a developing play as you will find in the NFL. He's the only guy on the route. You see
wow, let's go, Henderson.
Number 84 ends up getting called for holding. And take a look at this. Everyone's in protection. All 9 guys, everyone's waiting. And eventually Justin Jefferson will get open. But
all right, the big tight end called for a holding. Brings that back. And a little dance in the end zone. Brings that back too. Hey, you guys better watch. Hey, once you score, you better make sure there's no yellow on the field. Gives it to the running back. He picks up way too much. Gets all the way back down to about the 4-yard line.
And it's third and goal.
And what is this guy's name? Is it Matthews? Hang on. I could check it out right here.
Take a look as you'll see big number 95 going across Austin Schloman's face, and Wilson makes a nice move. But
Wow, he put a move on the first defender.
Justin Jefferson.
All right, I'll check it out later. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun, sends number 17 in motion. Looks like it's going to be a pass all the way, and it's going to be a pass. Has a man to go. It's picked off. He doesn't look like he has enough speed. Kirk Cousins trying to run it down. 30, 35, 20, and he will walk in. Pick 6. Franklin Jr. No flags on the play at pick 6. What is that, like 98 yards? I swear it looked like I could outrun him, but it was effective.
This is just an ill-advised decision. You're going to see KJ Osborne run to the outside.
Vikings trips left, tries to hit number 17, and Franklin Jr. read it perfectly. But I guess he's just, what is it, like 6? We'll check it out here. This will tell, this can explain why it may look like he was running slow, but I guess he was just stretching things out there because he's pretty tall.
Pick 6 for Sam Franklin.
And the extra point is good. All right, so the running back's name is Madison.
Vikings drive all the way down into the red zone, only to be picked off. And it's 7-0 Carolina.
All right, hang on just a second. Let me see if I can find this guy. And you know what? We got a timeout on the court. Intercepted by Franklin. So we'll check him out here shortly. What a pick 6. And we have a timeout. Whew. Be right back. All right, we're back. The Panthers kick off to the Vikings after that pick 6 by Sam Franklin. Sam Franklin is 6'3", 210 pounds, and that's why it looked like he was running kind of slow, but I'm pretty sure those long strides were
Derek Brown and negates a touchdown. And
those long strides he's got is what's making him look like that. He probably runs a good 4 or 5.
Inside, and if not, can work through the progression. So now Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, but he is taking his time though. All right, here we go. Panthers, bend but don't break defense. Motion sweep left to Madison, and this time the Panthers come up and make a good defensive stop.
C.J. Henderson on the stop there. One of those Panthers that left the game last week with injury, but returns seems to be okay. Carolina hoping to avoid a 6th straight losing season, but they were asking for help from their offense coming into the day. I don't know if they expected right off the first series to get a defensive touchdown to give them the lead.
Panthers rushing for Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. He's going to hand this one off to Madison again. Once again, another great defensive stop by the Panthers. And so it'll be 3rd down for the Vikings. Passing down for Kirk Cousins, he drops back, finds a man, but he is tackled, and that is Madison once again using that man a lot in the offense. It is going to be 4th down, and the Vikings will have to punt. 8 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first quarter.
Troy Hill, veteran in his 9th season.
Let's go Panthers.
And 3 and out for the Vikings as they punt away with Ryan Wright.
So the Vikings will punt it, and it is not called for a fair catch.
And returned up the far sideline by Smith.
And Smith returns that for about 15 yards, and Bryce Johnson, who did not play last week, back on the field today.
I wish for the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro. Sean.
Do you mean this one, the one with titanium? No way.
All right, let's see. Let's see what the Panthers offense can do today. Been doing a little bit of struggling. Hey, let's face it, they've been doing a lot of struggling. But like I said, I feel today is the Panthers' time to win a game. So the Panthers will come out victorious today. But the offense has got to score. Offense got to score. So here we go. Let's see what our offensive coordinator does. Let's see if the offense, if the players can come out and execute. And heck, why not? Why not win the game? Doesn't matter what matchup predictor says. Why not win this game? Both teams are 0-3. One team is going to have a win today. So why not? Why not the Panthers? Let's go. Kirk Cousins, 2 of 3 for 9 yards. Madison, 7 carries for 38 yards. And then Jefferson. Those are the key guys right now in that Minnesota offense. So let's see. Come on, let's go. Commercial. Let's see what the deal is here. Let's get these Panthers offense rolling. Let's go. I just got a feeling today. The Panthers are gonna win today.
for Bryce Young to take the field with a lead here.
All right, let's see. So what we got today. Here we go.
Last week in Seattle, but all
Bryce Young in the gun.
heading into week 4 here.
3 receivers to the left. Going to come out passing. Little hitch pass over to Thielen. Thielen has been a big part of the Panthers offense.
On both sides too. He's been the wide receiver they've leaned on.
And another thing, Thielen, we picked up Thielen from these Vikings right
They
here.
brought in Thielen, a lot of new offensive pieces for Bryce Young to work with, but there's still out there potential before the trade deadline, looking to make some moves too to help this offense open up.
Thielen coming off a season high.
Trimble goes in motion for the Panthers, comes right back, and they hand it off.
Run it here.
And we move the pile to get the first down. Hey, it doesn't matter how slowly the pile moves as long as we move it. And that was Chanel.
For them at wide receiver and running back, and you look at him down the field, he's built more like a running back. He's the type of player who can get the ball in his hand quick. And let him use
That's
all
the way to
that
run downhill.
push forward.
A little help from the line.
3 catches on the season. Miles Sanders questionable coming in.
All right, so Miles is questionable is why he's not starting. Single back in the backfield. Young changing the play at the line.
Young changing up the play.
He's going to hand it off the right side, and nice call. He saw something,
1 carry last week.
and they get it to Chuba Hubbard.
Looking for his first
Chuba, I know you didn't call the
season. Offensive line for Carolina has been
let me calm down. It looked like he was like, hey, maybe they know this is a specific play right here, so they change guys there. But there's Sanders in the backfield.
Offensive line to go to get off the ball and snap count.
2nd and 4. As a slight cloud goes over the stadium, they're going to hand it off to Sanders again. Sanders again. They will hand the ball off. This time, he picks up maybe 1.
Touched the ball on this first series, and a Vikings defense. This has been a problem area for them the last couple of years.
I like what I see so far from the Panthers offense. They are attempting to run the ball. Let's see if this offensive line can grind it out with the defensive line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. Everybody's in the box for the Vikings.
Leading the league in tackles for loss. It's Sanders again, close to the marker.
Sanders does get close to the markers. 3 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. And yo, make some comments in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So so we can populate at the top there.
We're going to get the offense on the field.
All right, so the Panthers are going to go for it. 4th and 1. They're going to hand it off. Hubbard, Chuba back in the game, gets the first down.
Smith with the tackle. Harrison Smith, the all-pro safety, stopped him before it could have been worse.
And look at the movement on the right side of the offensive line. You see them wash everyone down. And Thomas, number 82, the tight end spot, helping out. So Hubbard find the lane. If you're a Carolina Panthers fan, like, this is exactly what you want to see. Take some of the pressure off of Bryce Young. The defense spotted him 7 points, but now you're running.
4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first quarter. We are in Charlotte, North Carolina. Panthers have already scored. They scored on defense, and now we're trying to see if we can score on offense. Bryce, play action. Has a man wide open to Thielen. Thielen, oh, is hit really hard, but he jumps up.
There's the security blanket of Adam Thielen again.
And watch where
Adam Thielen split out just, I guess you could say, not even in the slot because he was on the line. Catches it.
For the rookie, finding Thielen in the soft spot with zone coverage.
Takes a nice little hit,
Some of the many traits that
but hangs on. Bryce puts it right on him.
Here to the line of scrimmage. The kill changing plays. They put a lot on his plate because mentally he can handle it.
That was certainly the impression we got yesterday.
All right, Panthers in the red zone, right on the 20-yard line. Quick pass to Thielen. Thielen
In the flat. Powers ahead.
stays on his feet, gets all the way down to about the 11-yard line.
Caleb Evans and Harrison Smith there.
Been talking to Thielen before the game. He didn't want to make too much of the matchup. Clearly, he had this circle, was excited to get back. Obviously, the Vikings meant so much to him as far as his football career and to his family, but at the same time, he wanted to go out and kind of prove them wrong. I think you see some varying reports of whether or not there even was an offer for him to come back last year. He took that personally.
Panthers on the 13-yard line. Single back in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. 3 seconds to snap this one. We get it off. They hand it off. And Chuba Hubbard running like he may not get back on the field again. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards.
One touch last week, but he's helped him out big time on this drive.
He's been their back that's been most effective in between.
Nice little move right there by Chuba to get all the way down to about the 6 or 7 yard line.
Get upfield, but
I feel a play action coming on right here. Young, just make sure you don't throw a pick 6 yourself. Play action right. Nah, could be though. Hands it off. Chuba probably picks up a couple.
6, gain of 2. Second out.
As they creep down closer to the goal line, this is that area where Bryce Young becomes part of the running game. He's very capable of running the zone reads and having assigned quarterback runs. That's something that I'm sure defense coordinator Brian Flores has prepared his defense for.
All right, coach, call the right play. Let's get in the end zone.
The Vikings.
Let's get in the end zone. Got to have a score right here. Let's get 7 more. Here comes the play action, 2nd and goal. 2 receivers to the left. No play action. Zips it in there. Oh, good defense by number 44.
Intended for Ian Thomas. Back of the end zone may have been
Ian Thomas still hanging with the Panthers.
Well, the ball was in the right spot. Josh Metellus does a good enough job of getting a hand up almost at the last second.
I don't even know if he touched that. Let's see. Did he touch it?
It's got to be high up above.
Oh, no. No, you got to catch that, baby.
Raise up above the defender.
First incompletion.
He probably could not see it, but yeah, he got to catch that. I think that hit the tight end on the shoulder pad. Bryce Jones sees something, but he caught. Bryce Young is calling it kind of late. He gets it off, throws it, and a flag is thrown on the play. Threw that to Thielen, but a flag is on the play. There's a flag on the play. Holding on defense is half the distance to the goal line, and the Panthers have 4 more downs. Bryce sticks in there, Oh, nice pass.
Let's take a look at the hold on Kyler Murphy working against Terrace Marshall. You can see, never really just let him off the line. At some point, you got to let go.
A fresh set of downs.
All right, let's go. Let's run this one off the right side. Run it off the right side.
Sanders in the backfield. Gets the call.
You gotta hit it hard, bro. It's not gonna work. We should know by now our offensive line can't make holes.
Davenport with the tackle. That's 2 of the first 3 games for Minnesota.
You gotta run it again. You gotta run it again, right? If not, this will definitely be a play action. Man, let's go.
When he's healthy, when he's out there, he makes a big impact. But unfortunately,
then we came back left. I didn't think nothing was on the left side.
Mark with no gain on the play, 2nd down.
All right, here we go. We're spread out just a little bit now. Now we're seeing a man in motion. We're going to hand it off again. Sanders. Instead of getting on the dang line and get it in the I formation or something like that and letting them running backs take off, we want to catch it in the shotgun and hand it off to a stationary running back. Hey, I know everybody loves the shotgun. Everybody loves that type of offense, man. But when you need to get to the line of scrimmage, man, to me, put 2 guys in the backfield and take off. Now Bryce. Yeah, there was a flag before, so I don't think the flag's going to be on Bryce getting hit. It may be No, it wasn't. It wasn't false start.
Jordan Hicks continued to play. Maybe hard to hear the whistle, but
I didn't see the false start. It was. So the Panthers get down in the red zone.
False start penalty.
Even get a holding penalty, which gives them a first down.
This makes the situation.
And it looks as though we are going. Well, it doesn't look as though we are going backwards. We can't get in the end zone. And so now I'm pretty sure we're in a passing attempt right here. And you hear the boos. I don't know if the boos are for the ref or for the offense.
Down on the corner before he gets to make that decision.
Dang,
So the
man.
Vikings looking for a stop.
You gotta. Oh, come on. You gotta get in the daggone.
A 99-yard
You gotta get these guys. You gotta get those running backs moving. You got to get that offense moving when your offensive line is not a prolific run blocking offensive line, and you want to play out of the shotgun where you have to catch the snap, then hand it to a stationary back to then give him a chance to take off, and then there's no hole because the line can't blow people off the ball. It's just gonna be kind of hard to get in the end zone. We've got the whole line stacked. Everybody's in the box. Bruh. I don't care what anybody says. That's why I run this old offense I run. Get those guys running, hand the ball off while they're in motion, let them hit the hole and keep going. Alright, but that's just me. So we got a little timeout. All right, Kirk Cousins 2 of 3 for 9 yards. Bryce Young 3 of 4 for 34 yards. The run game for Minnesota, Madison 7 carries for 38, and Carolina, Chuba Hubbard 4 carries for 20. Chenault has carried 1 time for 7, and Sanders has come in. He has 4 carries for 2 yards. Now he had a great year with the Eagles, but you know, right now for me, Sanders is as my middle school students say, right now he's mid. I'm sorry, I mean, he had a better year than Chuba, I'm pretty sure, last year, but Chuba gets in there and makes some things happen. I don't know what it is with Saunders. I don't know. I mean, does the line stop blocking when he gets there? When he's in the backfield? I don't know. It can't be. It can't be. It's not I don't know. It can't be. So, what's up?
Pushing the Panthers back to the 8-yard line. 3rd down for Carolina. Looking to extend an early lead. 14th play of this drive.
you got to find Adam Thielen. He's the only one with a reception so far right now for the Carolina Panthers.
All right, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a passing down. This is 3rd and goal for the Panthers.
And Young communicating with
No interceptions, just make sure. Oh, and almost, man, I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking because it almost happened.
And he nearly had a chance to take it to the house.
Man, how many games are going to see 2 pick sixes in one game potentially? And you see Wanham coming off. There's no punches, and they're trying to set up a screen with Terrace Marshall.
Thank goodness he couldn't catch
Wanham's
that.
going to release downfield. Wanham was very aware.
I don't think anybody would have caught the big man. Number 98.
No one comes out to touch you, so
He would have just stiff-armed Bryce Young and kept running. All right, so Pinheiro.
Attack on 3, 26 yards.
Boosted through. Man, our offense is inept. The offense can't score. It doesn't matter how close we get. You know what? when it may just be when the Panthers do it, but I remember in the past when any team, especially Panthers, and you guys know I used to be a Cowboy, but when they got that close, it was automatically going to be a score. The only reason a team doesn't score in that situation is because of themselves. The defense had nothing to do with it. All right. If they do, that was just an outstanding defensive series right there. I mean, outstanding. But anytime the Panthers get that close, I'm like, we probably won't score. I mean, I don't feel confident. Like, the Panthers get that close, and you would think 4 downs, you could run it in. And half the distance to the goal line. You know what I'm saying? And we can't get it in. We can't get it. I'm pretty sure, what was that? Like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the ball was like on the 3-yard line or something like that. And we couldn't get it in. 3 yards. And I know you guys I know everybody loves a shotgun. I know that. Shotgun spread formation. But we're in a shotgun, and the running back runs 3 yards before he gets to the line of scrimmage. And then he gets to the line of scrimmage, and by then the defensive line has made their move. Especially when the box is stacked. So I have a different philosophy. When I get down that close, especially with an offensive line like ours, I'm gonna get my running back moving. I'm not waiting for the line to find a block, because they ain't gonna block. Look, back in the old days when it was that close, what did they do? They put everybody in the I formation. They hand it to the running back. The running back charged the line, and in the air he went over the line. They don't do that anymore. I mean, that was it. You hit the line of scrimmage as fast as you can. If the hole isn't there, you go over the top. Nobody does that anymore. And you can't say they don't do it because of how much more contact, how much more violent the game has gotten. Nope, that's not it. Because we're going the other way. All right, so the Panthers kick off again, and the Vikings will return this 20, 25, 30, 35-yard line, probably out at about the 30, 36, 37-yard line. Nice return, and the Panthers come back out on defense.
Only once has it happened where an 0-4 team has gone on to make the postseason. The only wrinkle this year, Brady, there is a 17th game. There's a little bit more runway, but it doesn't feel like much to these two head coaches.
No, it doesn't. I think if you're either one of these two teams, you have to be looking within your division. And for Minnesota,
now,
they haven't played a divisional game.
Coach Reich, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything about that shirt.
Cousins on first down after the nice return. Swing it to the outside.
All right. Pass to the outside. Receiver probably picks up about three yards.
Minnesota clearly wants to pick up the tempo here. Got to change the vibe right now on offense. One no huddle.
A different running back in for the Vikings. I think that is Akers. They're going to hand it off to him again. Off the right side he goes. Picks up good yardage.
No huddle. He gets around 6 or 7 here. It's third short.
We're talking to staff about the addition of Akers. The question was, is this a result of Alexander Madison and what he's not doing or the fumbles? You know, to be honest, they said it's a little both. I mean, obviously they want to be running back.
The score is 10-0 right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Some of the staff was with the Los Angeles Rams. They drafted him. They felt comfortable with him. He knows the scheme. He provides a little different dynamic ability too in the backfield.
Kevin O'Connell was the Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator on that Rams team a couple of years ago.
Cousins drops back, throws the ball a little bit too high, going for Jefferson on the outside, and it's going to be 4th and 2. But the Vikings are too deep in their own side of the field to go for this one. Actually, they're not that deep, but deep enough.
Forcing it almost, and look, at times you're going to have to, You gotta think playmakers, not plays, but in that instance, tough to. You got a Vikings team that clearly wants to go for this on the
I'm mistaken. That's what I thought. They weren't that deep, so they may try to pull the Panthers off first, but they don't. They're going for it. Cousins with a quick pass, and it is caught.
Connecting with Jefferson yet again. C.J. Henderson wraps him up.
Over there on C.J. Henderson.
Jefferson moved the sticks.
And Carolina left Jefferson one-on-one with C.J. Henderson on the backside. Kirk Cousins.
Ooh,
Kevin O'Connell.
just two steps just to get the first down.
Third and fourth down.
Vikings last week were 2 for 3.
It's a little bit. I mean, that's giving them too much, man, just to get the first down. Wow, look at those lanes.
Nice little burst after slipping the initial tackle up to the Carolina 43.
It's got to just be the blocking scheme of other teams when they play the Panthers. Because everybody who's played the Panthers have been able to run the ball.
It's a different change up than what we've had in the backfield.
Kyron Williams, Ronnie Rivers handling the load in L.A. Akers was the odd man out.
All right, we're at the beginning of the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings center man in motion. Play action. Cousins has the ball wide open. Over in the flats is the big tight end, number 87. He's ran out of bounds by Chin.
At about the 34-yard line.
And right now it looks like the Vikings are getting a little bit of a groove like they did in the first drive of the game.
Brought the Minnesota Vikings. And obviously they drafted Jordan Addison to try to maybe replace that void, but P.J. Hawkinson is the other piece that I think they've got to kind of look at both those two guys replacing the productivity they lost at the end from a year ago.
After an 8-yard pick.
Vikings with the ball on the 35-yard line of the Panthers. Nice pass by Cousins, and he finds Jefferson, who has definitely been involved in the offense. And that ball is way down into the Panther red zone.
Three tight ends, and what you're trying to signal the defense is, hey, we want to run the football, but instead they expand the formation. They use those guys to clear out that deep dig route, in route.
Kirk Cousins with a nice pass, and it was a nice step up to avoid the sack. Well, it wasn't really going to be. I mean, it could have been a potential sack, but he stepped up in the pocket real nicely. Vikings with the ball on about the 13-yard line. They're going to hand this one off. And Akers straight up the middle, still on his feet, all the way down to about the 4-yard line.
But already we're seeing Cam Akers.
Hey, show me a replay, man. I got to look at this line and see what they're doing to the defensive front of the Panthers. Wow, they're just blowing them out of there. That's just it. The hole that he ran through, whoever that offensive lineman was, he just collapsed the defensive lineman. That's all it was right there. All right, only 8 seconds to snap this ball. And there's a fumble. I don't know if they're going to give him the first down.
It's going to be awfully close anyway.
It's not very often you see the quarterback crawl for the first down in this case, but that was, in essence, what happened. It looks like they were running just a sneak, and then really maybe their version of the tush push.
And they may give it to him.
Yeah, ironic part is on second down, not third down.
They may give it to him because he wasn't touched until he lunged forward.
Cam Akers push Cousins forward, but the hard thing is that center's going to get his butt up, and then it makes the snap for the quarterback a little hard.
And they're going to take a look at this.
It's going to be third down.
3rd and 1. That don't matter. Just do the same thing. This time get the ball.
First time out for the Vikings.
When the Panthers had it down that close, I was thinking maybe and I thought for a half a second, maybe they would go,
You sweat too?
you know, for a quarterback sneak. But I'm like, nah, they're not going to try to get Bryce and all that action right there. So
Open it.
You're Mr. Sunroof.
that's when you,
Mr.
hey,
Sunroof?
bring in our big,
I didn't leave it open.
big quarterback. Let him run it. Hey, you actually do anything with him.
Bungled snap. And led Cousins to try and crawl his way to the marker, but marked shy.
All right, thank you guys for stopping by today. Hit that like button for old coach. I'm looking a little light too. I'm gonna have to hit that contrast button. All right, Kirk Cousins under center. Fakes the handoff. Louisville on his tail. Throws it. Has a man, and it's a touchdown, Vikings. No flags on the play. Kirk Cousins moving in the pocket or out of the pocket, keep the play alive. And Jefferson, who is having a great game so far, just sits down in the zone. And this time he does a little gritty, and the points stay on the board.
Huge game last week. Touchdown receptions in back-to-back weeks for Jefferson.
And Minnesota gets on the board, and the extra point is good.
Long drive for the Vikings, capped off by 7, and it's a 3-point game.
And they played Prince to the timeout, you know, because Prince was from Minnesota. Let's give the Vikings their 7 points. Yeah, Chuck. Well, let's just say he was out of position. I hope he hasn't lost a step already. All right, let's check out the box scores right here. Kirk Cousins now 7 of 9 for 50 yards. 1 touchdown. Bryce Young 3 of 5 for 34 yards. Madison still leading the Vikings in rushing, 7 carries for 38 yards. And Chuba Hubbard for the Carolina Panthers, 4 carries for 20 yards. Got to get that man some more playing time. Justin Jefferson, 4 receptions for 37 yards. It seems like he's caught more. Adam Thielen for Carolina, 3 catches for 34 yards. There's your defense right there for the Vikings. Top 2, Hicks, 4 tackles, 1 solo. Harrison Smith, 3 tackles. For the Carolina Panthers, Von Bell, 4 and 1. And C.J. Henderson, 3 of 3. C.J. needs to play a little bit closer. Stop being scared of Jefferson out there, giving him too much room at times. Now that I'm cool with everything except that first down, the 4th and 2 they had to get, and he gave him 5 yards. Gave him 5 yards, then backpedaled. And all Jefferson did was, and I think that was Jefferson. Yeah, all Jefferson did was take 2 steps, set up, first down. On that right there, you got to be confident enough. At least don't give him 5 yards. You know what I'm saying? 3 yards. And if he tries to go by you, you're basically going to open up immediately. He may be afraid that Jefferson just has too much speed, and he won't be able to close on him or keep up with him. Which is true. Which is true, because he's running. He ran by him there a few minutes ago.
Number 33, 5-yard penalty, first down.
All right, so Panthers
Thank you so much.
come back out on offense. It is 7-10 Panthers.
Quite a while he's getting evaluated, and they have moved a cart up closer to the 10, so we'll keep an eye on that situation.
It's concerning if you're a Carolina Panthers fan. Already faced a number of injuries to that secondary, now trying to match up with Justin Jefferson. Call over.
Already without Shaq Thompson out for the season.
All right, Panthers in the pistol. Play action. Bryce, oh, finds or has. Is that Thielen?
Harrison Smith was waiting for that ball.
Yep, had Thielen. Threw it behind him just a bit. Sort of laid Thielen out there a little bit.
The other side of this.
He let him off the hook, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, they were former teammates. So.
I don't know. It might have been good. He did throw it behind him because if Thielen hadn't slowed down right there, he'd have got popped anyway. All right, Panthers. Stack 3 on this side. They throw another wide receiver screen.
Cut down across the 35. And it's 3rd down. Right now,
And that pass went to Terrace Marshall, who I thought would be one major receiver in the Panthers. Wow, what a run. What a run by the running back there for the Commanders.
All right, Carissa.
Hey, did anybody here they're trying to change the name of the Washington Redskins? I meant the Washington Commanders back to the Redskins.
Get off to a 4-0 start. Here it's 3rd down.
I don't know why my
Running out of time on the play clock. Young will have to call timeout.
okay, come on, Panthers.
Long huddle.
They've been doing that. They just hadn't got
It's first timeout.
the
This is where this game is going to be kind of won and lost.
too much time penalty called yet.
And obviously, defense coordinator Brian Flores, how they match up on 3rd down, and if Carolina can find ways.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, yeah.
Which has been a struggle this year, but also find ways to find productivity on 3rd down.
All right, this week after the games are over, you know there's only one.
Look, they're trying to get like Native Americans. Some Native Americans are look, here's my problem. I thought it was the Native Americans who you know with all this woke stuff were upset because of the name Redskins. But they're showing a lot of them saying, hey, that was an honor. You know what I'm saying? It was an honor to have the team named after the Redskins. You know, so that was an honor. You had to go back in their history. But yeah, so I'm just wondering if all this, you know, this woke stuff we're in right now is politically correct. If it wasn't Americans who decided, you know, this is not good, you know, because we're calling them Redskins. And the Panthers get a first down. Goes to the tight end Hurst from Young.
Second play, that's what it means. Kill the first one, go to the second. Just an easy dump down to Hayden Hurst, but really what's important about
there you go. Just take what they give you.
Threatening to pressure, they drop out. A lot of times the quarterback's eyes get caught up in the rush. They don't see what's happening in the secondary.
Yeah, it will cause it'll cause to change it back. But because of because of everything they have to do to change, they get the stop tiptoeing. Let's run some plays where the back don't have to tiptoe. Come on, man, hit it.
At the end here. To tell if his knee was down first. This will still be Panthers ball here.
Let's look at the line. It's either the line or Sanders is just not being concise and not hitting a hole, because my first run it. Oh, not on the same page.
But Harrison Smith was nearby.
Try to implement within an offense things that Bryce Young feels comfortable with. This is an RPO, a run pass option. It's a run play, and off of that, you've got the ability to throw the football downfield.
Yeah, threw it behind him anyway. He probably wouldn't have called that anyway. That was going to be right on him. But yeah, Chuck, I understand they have to change, get the logos and all that stuff changed back to the Redskins. Yeah, it will cost a fortune. But they got it. Young has to hit. Terrace can't keep his footing.
Wound up hitting the deck, and the drive stalls out before midfield. It's 4th down.
You can tell the way Bryce threw that. He's like, he really didn't want to go there.
He's been the guy that's
But that's where he had to go.
On third down.
That's one of those little sidearm Patrick Mahomes throws, basically. Didn't even look like he was looking at Terrace Marshall. So the Panthers are going to have to punt this one. They're going to be punting from their own 45, I'll get 45.5 yard line. Snap is good. The punt is good. And it's going to be fair caught on about the 17-yard line.
So Thielen getting attention on the Panthers bench.
And Thielen might have got folded up a little bit there.
Bubble up for the Panthers.
As Bryce Young comes off the field, he is upset, loosening up that, what do they call that?
Championship rings. 7
That speed flex helmet.
You're Brian Halsey.
All right, we got another timeout. Yeah, you're right, Chuck. Like I'm sitting here blaming everything on the line, but you know you gotta feel, you gotta understand. I mean I gotta understand too that that our offensive line is playing against a professional defensive line. You're not gonna blow everybody off the ball, but they are making some holes, and I saw right there. Everybody saw right there that there wasn't like he wasn't confident. You gotta, hey, you see a hole, you gotta just exploit it. Get there. It was, to me, the hole was off the left. It wasn't a big hole, but when you're a running back and you're headed toward the line, whenever you see daylight, you hit that hole as fast as you can. You know, that's why I said Chuba needs to be out on the field a little bit more. I mean, you know, they gave that money to Sanders. We probably needed another bag, but Chuba will be on the field for me. Chuba would be on the field. He'd be on the field. He would be on the field quite a bit. Put it that way. Got too many chat boxes up here. Here we go. Is that Thielen? Ah, yeah, he got twisted that ankle on that play right there. Inside one too. Somebody got to step up.
Vikings take over.
Madison having a big game. I'm gonna say a good game right now. Having a good game for the Vikings.
Initially, almost gave a stutter step, but right there, feels it finds the window to the outside to pick up the additional yards. This is what the staff wants to see from him. They feel like sometimes he's leaving yards out there on the field, not seeing the hole, not letting the play develop in front of him.
And 13 for Madison at 125 all-purpose yards last.
3 receivers to the left for Kirk Cousins. Play action. Gets not. Oh, it is hit immediately. Jefferson is hit immediately by Jameson.
Pass ball's incomplete, and it's second down.
Jefferson is down.
And Jefferson took a nice hit. It was a nice hit, legal hit, and Jefferson at least got the wind knocked out of him. Could be even more. Woo! Shoulder. Hey, that was all abdomen right there, buddy. And we'll pause for another timeout. It's going to be a referee's timeout for injury. That was a stick. He got popped. Better cover up, Chuck. I can't say Cousins laid it out there or laid him out there, because he didn't. That was just a design, quick pass, quick hitch pass, and Jameson read it. Jameson read it and didn't get blocked. I'm messing up the chat, guys. Messing up the chat box. I think we got it right now. All right. Team stats. Who's winning the team stats? First downs go to the, where you guys can see it.
Yeah, that's the block that Jordan needs to make on Shot Jameson. Unfortunately, didn't lay to the big hit.
Gonna be a run off the right side. Madison gets close to 5 yards on that carry.
Unfortunately, Justin Jefferson back on the field.
And Jefferson, no worse for the wear, walks back out onto the field.
We talked about earlier on the pick six and stepping and putting himself in.
It seems like this offense is a little bit out of sync, operator.
Yeah, especially if
Hey, one good thing for the Panthers now is Jefferson knows, hey, okay, they hitting over here. They out here, they're hitting. Cousins in the backfield by himself, he goes down. Jeremy Chin gets loose in the backfield. And the first sack of the day.
that was all based on the look-up ball, completely cooling the Minnesota Vikings offensive line.
Comes untouched, right up the middle. Nobody picks him up, and Kirk Cousins can't get out of the way. And he better be glad he ain't seeing stars.
Forgot about Jeremy Chin sitting right there in the box as well.
So the Minnesota Vikings gonna have to punt this one.
A loss of 8 on the sack. And the Vikings will punt.
They punt it.
Punts. Bounces at the 30. Takes some Minnesota hop. And he's down at the 20. Actually, going to mark this right at the 30 is where they
Yeah, the ball hit the defender at the 30, so that ball is going to be at the 30-yard line. That's where the Panthers will get it. Right after we come back from these messages. All right, who watched any college? Well, I know you guys watched college football yesterday. What do you think about any of the games?
Frustrating afternoon for Jefferson and the Vikings.
Yeah, my North Carolina A&T State University Aggies played the Norfolk State Virginia Spartans, and the Aggies were able to get their first win of the season. HBCU football. All right, here we go. We're back. It's going to be a run. Sanders picks up about 3 yards.
Sanders rumbles ahead for 3. Second down, approaching 4.5 to go in the first half.
I'll be curious to see how healthy Thielen is.
Thielen back on the field also.
Hobbling a bit on that right ankle. This has been an offense that
Yeah, man, when you take a little hit like that and you're not feeling 100%, sometimes, you know, your thoughts go to that injury. Terrace Marshall in motion back to the left side, 2 receivers. They hand it off. Man, come on, get Chuba in there. I'm not saying it's all Sanders' fault, but he just ain't showing me a whole lot. Get Chuba out there, man. Somebody that Chuba, like, you know what I'm saying? Chuba out there running the ball like he may not get another chance to run it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I feel like. Hey, I had this little dude. Well, we'll talk about it later. All right, here we go. Let's see if the Panthers can get a first down. They need a first. 3rd and 7. Vikings bringing a little bit of pressure. A flag on the play. Caught by Terrace Marshall, but there's a flag on the play back in the area of holding.
That's coming back as a whole.
Dang it.
Daniil Hunter penetrated. Big number 99 breaking through. Bradley Bowes in the center. Just couldn't quite get in position to stop him.
Wow. All right, so now it is 3rd and 17. So now I'm a little bit afraid. You know, do we go down the field and take a shot? We got to get at least 17 yards. Vikings are probably going to be bringing at least 1 extra rusher because you're going to have to let the play develop.
They did not get it off.
And this is the second flag for delay of game. The Panthers, I think we had a couple of those last week.
Conversation this week is Bryce Young wanting to continue to keep improving on the operations, getting in and out of the huddle, the play calls, everything.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, Frank Wright called the plays. Get him in there, Frank. Let's go, baby.
We talk about the classroom. You got to take it for granted that when you get on the field, he's still a rookie. There's still going to be some new things that he experiences and feels and has to work through.
All right, 3 receivers to the right. Now it's 3rd and 22. Just don't throw an interception. Goes down the field, has a man. And that's Chark, my bad. He's short of the first down. And the Panthers will have to punt again. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half. Can the defense keep the Vikings out of the end zone?
At the 2-minute warning.
And there is a 2-minute warning. I still got the Panthers winning today.
When we first set out to make the skies bluer, some said,
like, you don't want to run Bryce Young in those quarterback sneaks. You still got big Andy Dalton on the sideline. You can put him under center and say, let's go. You know, trying to get these first downs. Just like on the goal line, we had the ball basically on the dang goal line. Couldn't score. Good gracious. That's when Andy Dalton would have came in there. Because like I said, you can do anything with Andy Dalton. It don't specifically have to be quarterback sneak, but if you're afraid that Bryce might get injured and not big enough to run behind those guys, you know, put Andy Dalton Put Andy Dalton out there. You could do it. You could act like you're gonna run a quarterback sneak, run that play action, whatever. Anyway, anything. He did a really good job last week. I expected him to do that anyway.
Eli Manning, how about an autograph? Here, you got a ball.
My comment about putting Chuba Hubbard out there more, letting him run because he runs with a purpose. You know, like, hey, this might be my last run all day. That reminds me of a kid I had played for our team way back at the beginning of 2000, 2001, 2002, 2001 actually. Was Anthony? I can't remember Anthony's last name. Anyway, he was like the third running back. You know what I'm saying? We had two nice running, two, three. No, actually, he was in that group of running backs, but we would always go to the tailback, which you know, when you're in the power eye, whatever, you always go to the tailback. Tailback gets most of the handoffs, most of the runs, and he was a fullback. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, every time we handed him the ball, and this was I wasn't the head coach, but every time we handed him the ball, he might have got 3 runs all game. But when we handed him the ball, he ran it like this is my last chance to run the ball. Like every time he touched it, in his mind was like, I'm going to score. Feet continuously moving. I mean, he's running over people, whatever he had to do to try to get to that end zone, because he knew this might be my only chance to run. All right, Panthers. Got to punt this.
He's a soft-spoken individual when you get him away from the facility.
Snap is good. Punt is off. Ball bounces. It's going to be returned by Powell. Powell probably returns it about 4 or 5 yards.
Let's check in with Kurt Menefee to see what's coming up on the Verizon halftime report.
Coming up on the Verizon Halftime Show, we'll have highlights from around the league, including an AFC East showdown where the Dolphins will test their undefeated record against Josh Allen and the Bills. Cletus Aurelia, beat it. What are you doing here?
Colorado game ended up being a decent game yesterday. All right, Panthers rushing 4. And that nickel. Kirk Cousins play action, dumped it, little bitty screen, and tight end picks up the first down, but there is a flag on the play. I like number 71's helmet.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense, number 65.
65 down the field a little bit for the Vikings this time. I think the last time it was 71. See how far he gets down the field.
Can't be more than a yard downfield in this ball.
Oh, you can't be more than a yard. Whoa.
Almost at 2.
5th penalty on the Vikings. 9 combined penalties between the two teams.
All right, Vikings get out of the huddle with 8 seconds to snap this ball.
That screens are those easy completions that get the drive started getting going.
They get it off. They hand it off the left side, and Madison picks up a good 2, maybe 3 yards. Well defended by the Panthers as the clock continues to run with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Kirk Cousins. Back in formation are the Vikings. Cousins going to pass this one. He sets up. Sees it right down the middle. And hits Osborne this time. Number 17 is the first down for Minnesota.
Carolina electing to play zone coverage. Osborne found the soft spot in the deep dig route.
16.
Cousins drops back again, throws another one, has a man, and that was all the way down to about the 36-yard line, 37-yard line, and that's Jefferson back in the game. Minnesota in Carolina territory.
Just enough. Not allowing Henderson to
Come on, Henderson, he's getting abused out there, bro.
That's the part about covering Justin Jefferson. He's obviously tremendously
He's
blessed.
pretty, Jefferson's talented. Well, let's go. You're talented too. Let's go. Suck it up. Got to have a big play out of him. Still 7-10, ladies and gentlemen. 54 seconds left before halftime. Madison goes in motion to his right. Kirk Cousins dumps a little screen pass. This to the tight end. They just ran it a few minutes ago. This time, no holding or no illegal man downfield, and the big tight end, Hawkinson, picks up a good 15, maybe even 20 yards.
They really set everyone out to the right. Oh, you got TJ Hawkinson there selling it. The last second throws away the defender, and you see Lyman blocking downfield.
10, 50, picks up 15 yards. Just he ran 20. You can't count the yards until he gets to the line of scrimmage.
And the Vikings call their second timeout.
And the Vikings call a timeout
Left and a half.
as they play copyrighted music in the stadium. So let me turn this down a bit. There it is. All right.
Cousins coming in today, those prolific passing numbers.
All right, Panthers.
But the support hasn't been there from the
Got to keep them out of the end zone because right now they are definitely in field goal range.
That's why they're 0-3.
Ball just outside the red zone on the 21-yard line. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass. And that ball is fluttered. It's going to be intercepted. A big play by the Panthers. Now can he stay on his feet and get in the end zone? All the way down the sideline. And the Panthers come up with another big play on Kirk Cousins' second interception of the day.
And it was Yeturgos Matos that impacted the throw of Kirk Cousins.
With 34 seconds on the clock, let's see how close the Panthers are to being at least in field goal range. He intercepted that one on about the 11-yard line and gets to the 20, 25, 30, 35.
Nothing there anyway.
Probably, definitely in, I don't think he quite got into Minnesota side of the ball there.
To step up in the absence of Shaq Thompson, who's out for the season.
Not quite.
Comes up with a football, gives Carolina a look with 30
Carolina,
seconds.
if they can get a big play right here, they can be at least in field goal. And a nice pass, and it's Thielen. Gets into Viking territory with 21 seconds left on the clock. Panthers up to the line quickly.
First down for the Panthers.
A lot of time running off the clock. Ball snapped at 11. Young. Throws that ball out of bounds. Didn't come out of his hands well. Going to Chark.
It's poor clock management. That's one when you've got two in your pocket. You want to use one quick. You're really battling time and distance, and in this case, more time than anything else. You take the timeout, regroup. A lot of times you can.
Well, is that Bryce Young? Can the coach not call a timeout too? I mean, yeah, Bryce will learn. He could have used that timeout.
7 seconds. Run something quick, call timeout, get down, and a chance at a field goal.
How about the fringes of Piniero's range?
All right, they only have 8 seconds. It's gonna have to be something quick.
Vikings showing a blitz.
They do run something quick. They get it over to Terrace Marshall. And with 2 seconds on the clock, and you hear the people in the stadiums. All those really sharp football-minded individuals.
Especially how that Vikings drive was.
Yeah, they probably would have done better to call a timeout on that bigger play there, right?
So Piniero.
And save themselves some seconds and then go down the field a little bit. All right, can Pinheiro hit this? We don't know, but it's a good time to run it. With 2 seconds left on the clock, ball is down. It's up if it's long enough. And it's good, Pinheiro. Pinheiro puts more points on the board for the Panthers.
Brought to you by State Farm.
can see Minnesota's moving the football. Turnovers are killing them right now. That's 10 points now. The Carolina Panthers have gotten off of turnovers.
That's the end of the first half. Carolina.
And that is the end of the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Hey, if you guys have not, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please help me out. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get 2,000 before Christmas. You can see the number right there. Still got a lot to go right there at 620. And if you haven't done that, and if you don't want to subscribe, you know, I know how people are with their subscriptions. You know, it's like money to them. You know, people don't want to subscribe to your channel. Some people subscribe, then they unsubscribe. Whatever. Listen, do me one favor and hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you for the like. And we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back for the second half. Panthers taking on the Vikings.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Pass plays in the NFL in their stats, and this speaks to the point you were telling me about during the half. So the NFL has never seen a team over a full season with 70% or more pass plays. They're at 74% coming in today. It is a ton skewed in that direction.
We're getting there. When you've got a player like Justin Jefferson, you want to give him the ball as much as possible. The problem is, so far, Minnesota's run the football effectively. You can't get away from that just because the pass game's been a little rough today with a couple of interceptions.
A bit more balanced today, and we saw a lot early from Madison and Akers. Not so much as the half drew to a close. Carolina will have the ball to begin the second half. After a 56-yard field goal from Eddie Pinheiro to punctuate the first half. Minnesota looking to avoid their first 0-4 start since 2011. Carolina trying to avoid their first 0-4 start since 2010. The Panthers take a touchdown.
As the Panthers take the field, I mean, one of the things you always see from Bryce Young is he's efficient. He knows where to go with the football. He's an accurate passer. But this offense has really lacked some of the downfield vertical passing game you'd like to see. You saw a little bit of it from Andy Dalton last week. I wonder if we're going to see more of that this week. And DJ Chark's that guy. He's not on the field now, but typically been the guy they've leaned on in that respect.
Panthers back on the field. Send Chenault in motion. Hand it off.
And this will be Sanders being up one.
And more of the same from the running game when Sanders is in there.
Their run game, we saw a lot of touches early.
1, maybe 2 yards.
They've used 3 backs this afternoon.
If you can now, Chenault is one. He's got that slash player that they use in a variety of roles. Hubbard's been more productive of the two between him and Sanders today.
And they will not hand the ball to Hubbard. I think Sanders has had the ball handed to him 9 times. Bryce Young, quick pass. Out to Terrace Marshall. He is depleted quickly by number 21.
Play callers in the NFL, really, that's a coordinator from that standpoint. They're trying to figure out what the opposing team's trying to do against them. Every week you always see a different game plan. You see a variety of coverages, but it's in the second half when you make those in-game adjustments. You're now settling into what exactly the Vikings are trying to take away. And for third down, it's always been Adam Evans at the top of the screen.
Carolina does a little switching to receivers to the right. Terrace Marshall down here on the left side. Rice pulls it down, gets to the line of scrimmage and more. He's hit. Helmet comes off. Or is that the ball?
Short of the first down, that was a heavy hit from DJ Wong.
Takes a couple of hits.
take another look. There's Thielen. Watch the defense as they bring pressure off the edge with Murphy. You see Jordan Hicks running to him. There's a safety outside. A lot of attention. And Bryce Young wanted to get there, but because of Hicks, took off and ran. The very end of this play.
Ooh. Helmet was grabbed.
As vicious as it looked from the booth up here. Good to see Bryce Young be able to get up though.
My bet on the tackle that Jordan Hicks was the one who got him. Wadham kind of raked him across, nearly grabbed the face mask.
And the Panthers will have to punt again.
3 and out for Carolina.
Snap is good. Kick is good.
Punts it away. Powell back in his own 10.
This will be returned. He catches it at about the 9-yard line. Takes a hit at about the 19. And there's a flag on the play.
I don't see a flag. I do see some yellow shoes out there. So
You're committed. Holding 19 of the receiving team. Half the distance to the ball. First down. Timeout.
get distracted by Najee Thompson's shoes.
Yes, they are. They are
You don't
bright.
think we're going to flag everywhere.
Cousins and the Vikings trailing in Carolina. We'll be right back.
What even is this? Don't touch my thing, it's gross. Janet, when you bundle your home or renters with your auto, Progressive provides 24/7 protection for almost everything you own. But you really need it.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you
It was challenged this week by the coaching staff because of the fumbling issues and wanting more productivity. It always helps too when you add another running back to that room, a little extra motivation to make sure you stay in that starting role.
Back after the break, Madison running hard. Picks up 10 and more.
Once he got around some other defenders too.
First down for Minnesota.
Hands it off again. This time stopped at about 2 yards.
Could have been a lot more if not for Derek Brown. That big arm up there to stop Alexander Madison from carrying too much further downfield.
I see Brian Burns has a tackle.
Leading tackler for Carolina coming in.
I didn't see it, but I thought he was carted off last game. Maybe it wasn't as bad as we thought. The injury, that is. Play action. Kirk Cousins is going to go down. That's going to be counted as another sack. Didn't quite make it to the line of scrimmage.
Started off with Brian Burns initially racing around the edge to try to find a way to Kirk Cousins. Kirk Gross Matos ends up finishing.
Maybe it wasn't Brian Burns that went down, but I thought it was him last week.
Matos, so would have been Brian Burns.
No, it might have been Shaq Thomas. Or is it Shaq Thompson? All right, 3rd and 8. Panthers look like they may be bringing Louisville, and he drops back in coverage. Kirk has plenty of time, has a man, but it is well defended by number 21, Jeremy Chin, back in coverage. 4th and 8. Panthers have held on once again. These are the games that the offense has got to figure out a way. To put some points on the board, because defense is doing their job to this point.
Stepping into a big-time role, which is one of the best in the NFL.
Kick is off. It is good, and this one may be returned. It's caught on about the 13-yard line. Nice moves, and there's a flag on the play. Definitely will be on the receiving team.
Thompson with a special teams tackle. Check the penalty marker.
Yeah, I can see that's a flag. This thing's not yellow.
Holding. Return team. Number 41. 10-yard penalty.
Half the distance to the goal line. Wow. All right. Is it half the distance to the goal line from where it occurred or where the player got tackled?
The Panthers still have the lead.
All right, we have another timeout.
This Vikings team just has sputtered this afternoon, trying to get out of this 0-3 start. Carolina with the ball back. After the penalty, starting deep in their own territory.
Go, Chuba.
On first down, Chuba Hubbard.
Do your thing, Mr. Hubbard.
Getting through his progressions, finding Chuba Hubbard, allowing him to be able to then operate in space, making Josh Metellus miss in the open field.
him catching balls out of the backfield. Changed the look a little bit.
Yeah. Primarily Miles Sanders.
Yen Young changing the play.
The young quarterback changes the play.
Down the run as Hubbard gets the carry, a 1-yard loss.
Talked about that learning curve with Bryce Young and talking to the coaching staff. One of the things they got
And this time the Panthers get back 1 yard.
And a lot of times they're going to try to trick and play with him, knowing he's a rookie, knowing this is the first time he's seeing some of these things. And you can hear him say at the beginning of the play, kill, kill. He goes from the first play to the second play. And a lot of times those defenses, when there's a rookie quarterback, they'll try to disguise something, and then they'll just stay right back in something they know they can try to stop you with. And they'll get a beat on whether you're going run to run or run to pass with those kills.
Since 2017, the Vikings are 9-1.
Second and 11. Bryce Young gonna be passing this one.
On second down.
Zips it. Oh, across the middle to Terrace Marshall. And it was in and out of his hands. I don't know if they're gonna call that a catch. I think it was a catch in a football move. Fumbled it.
Wow.
And recovered it.
If you're Carolina, you play
They're
fast.
probably gonna look at this again.
They're trying to get the snap away, and they do.
They do. Bryce
Young, quick throw.
Brian Thielen.
It's Thielen.
And Thielen is down to midfield. Or up to midfield.
As you take a look back at the ruled catch, fumble and recovery. That's close. But again, moot point now. Carolina got the play off.
He never tucked the ball away. Come on, son.
Terrace Marshall there.
Come on, Terrace.
Might bind him to punch the ball free.
I'd love to get Dean Blandino's take on this. You haven't seen him all day. I'm not even sure he's working. Is he?
No, he's been believing he's working.
Panthers at the line of scrimmage. They hand it off to Chuba. Come on, somebody block. Well, that's that zone blocking. If defensively, if you can get between, in the middle of the two linemen pulling, you can it'll take you right to the play.
Thanks, Greg. You spent a lot of time in Boulder recently, so it's nice that you're back somewhere else in the country. But to me, that would have been an opportunity. Panthers were smart. They got up on the
with Chuba in there.
quickly. To me, this is incomplete. He has to have control.
With Chuba in there, hey, go one-on-one, man. Everybody got their own assignment to block. Give me a pass. Bryce back. Gets it over to Chuba. Chuba gets back to the line of scrimmage. It was a great tackle by Smith.
This is that area of the field where we've seen Carolina too.
It's 3rd and 11.
On 4th down, but if you don't get all of it here, contemplate potentially having a couple play calls that you like, depending on what you get from the defense. We know Frank Wright and your staff likes giving Bryce Young options.
3rd and 11. Basically going to be a pass play. This is a passing down. Can the Panthers get somebody open? And the rookie killing the play, calling a different one. Better snap the ball. Gets it off. Young finds an open man. Looks like Thielen. The young quarterback had to get himself out of trouble. Had the wherewithal to keep looking downfield. And Thielen, the elder statesman, is like, yo, I got to keep helping my boy. And he does. Gets open. And Bryce puts it on him for a first down.
But you can say, no, we're good. We're good. You can tell it's man-to-man. They got the safety matched up down here on Hayden Hurst. That's what he had, but it's his ability to navigate the pocket, keep his eyes downfield, so calm, so poised.
Nice move, nice catch by Thielen. Way to keep moving and get open. Way to at least see your quarterback in trouble and allow him somewhat of an outlet to get the ball to. Now Carolina just keep moving the ball and at least getting field goal range. Bryce Young back to pass again. Throws it deep. And a flag has got to be thrown. It can't be on offense.
Panthers ran a double move and Evans really grabbed onto Chark. Just at the bottom of your screen. Look at the cushion.
And he never lets him go.
It was interesting. It wasn't even a double move. Bryce Young, when he dropped back, actually pumped. Almost like that's
Oh yeah, you can't do that, bro.
It was a straight go route. And Evans latched onto him.
Automatic first down. Young man in the stands, he knows what's going on.
Still, penalties are becoming an issue.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
For the Vikings.
Ball's on their 33-yard line, on the Vikings 33-yard line. Quick pass out to the flats. Chenault running hard, gets the first down all the way down to about the 10-yard line, if I'm not mistaken.
They've really been looking for ways to get LaVisca Chenault involved in the game plan. Still working on that route running ability, but he gets the ball in his hands. He is like another running back out there in space and tough to bring down. So the quick screens, quick passing game. As we're seeing the backfield like we saw earlier in today's game.
Second catch of the day for the former Colorado Buffalo.
Listen to 220, but I'm telling you, he's bigger than that down the field.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball's on the 21-yard line. Thought they got a little bit further than that. 4 seconds to play. Bryce looks off the play, gets back to Chenault again, running hard, still on his feet. He gets the first down, another pickup, but there's a flag on the play.
Ineligible downfield potentially. Always your concern with these screen plays.
Eligible receiver downfield. Wow, killing yourself. That's the big. Well, it's not a rookie anymore.
You're seeing right here on your screen. Only a yard.
You see how bad it was. Come on, man. You went way downfield.
More than that. College level is 3. That's why you see a ton of screens. There's one pass options.
Gotta know better than that, big man. Gotta know better than that. All right, Panthers going the wrong direction. It seems like every time they get close to the end zone, inside that red zone, there is a magnet repelling them the opposite direction, and we give it to Sanders. And guys, I know it's not Sanders. I know it can't be Sanders, but I'm telling you, every time he gets the ball, it's like 1-2 yards, a loss for a run. So
too many bodies to Neil Hunter. Look at the tackle for loss.
I mean, I know it's not him, but it just seems like it, man. Did he come with an omen, or did he come with some kind of hex or something from Philly?
Give yourself a chance to
Dang. Because he can't run the ball here, and it may be could be the dynamics with him and our line. I don't know. But here we go. Panthers going backwards. They get the snap off. Fumble, and the worst time it could have happened. Panthers fumble. Bryce Young fumbles. I think he may have been hit. Not certain, but it is a fumble, and the ball is picked up and ran all the way back, ladies and gentlemen. So both defenses have scored in this game, and it's a touchdown. We'll see it right here. Panthers still in at least field goal range, and Bryce Young did not protect the ball. That hit,
Alabama, he probably gets out of that.
that hit allowed for the fumble, or caused the fumble, and the big man picked it up and rumbled.
Get that ball to finally bounce in Minnesota's direction.
Dang, what was that, 60, 65 yards?
2 defensive touchdowns
For a touchdown, and the extra point is good. That puts Minnesota in the lead.
51 yards for DJ Wanham on the fumble.
Well, you can definitely tell why both these teams are winless. Minnesota has come into this game having plenty of turnovers. Now the Panthers doing the same today. Not even turnovers, but the penalties they get when they get down in the red zone. They had a lot of them last week, or when they get real good field position. It's like they can't. There's something that's going to happen. So they're going to get some flag. There's going to be holding, illegal procedure, illegal man downfield. Something is going to push them backwards. And we've seen that today. We saw it last week. But it works into the Vikings' favor this time. Now I might even go over and check my boy Valhalla out and see how what he's thinking about the game right now. But yeah, guys, this is what the Panthers do, and we're gonna have to get past this to become a decent team. I still got them winning today, even though Matchup Predictor gave this to the Vikings 63%, if I'm not mistaken. I'm still going with the Panthers. We'll see what happens. Getting ready to be mad. Chuck, it is almost like right now. I like I said a few minutes ago. I said it a few minutes ago. Whenever the Panthers get into the red zone or near the red zone, we figure out a way to go backwards. If we get down on the goal line, we can't get in. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I started to get anxiety, because it looks like, with 3 yards we can, if you run the ball 4 times, you're gonna move the ball at least 3 yards. Not us. But now it's just something I expect. I expect it.
The Panthers. This has been a weird one. A couple of defensive scores, and Minnesota all of a sudden leads it 14-13.
All right, so that right there is twice in this game. Carolina should have at least points. One definite time we should have had a touchdown, all right, in the first half. This time we actually moved the ball pretty good, but once again, once we get down close, things are going to start falling apart, and they do. It's like if we have one penalty, then we're going to compound it.
The type of athletes you're facing.
So,
knowing him, I mean, again, he's as cerebral, as poised as you'll find.
With 3 minutes and 58 seconds left in the third, the Minnesota Vikings take the lead by 1.
Good drive they were building.
And on that one, the Panthers drove the ball the length of the field, basically. Now they start on their own 25. This time, Chuba Hubbard can't get out of the backfield, so
it's becoming predictable too. And this is
got to take advantage.
This game you can see is a high run percentage on first down for Carolina.
Got to take advantage of our
and that's something that I can assure you.
Of our line when they're blocking enough.
They're bringing a lot of pressure.
Come on, Frank.
Around the line of scrimmage, and in that case,
and I know we ain't got the best.
Through the line of scrimmage, they ended up not making the tackle, but.
Probably like my offense. Probably like my offense. We ain't got a bunch of tricks and stuff like that. Misdirection is just straight on. But when you got an offense like that, you got to do something different. Good defense. Feeling tackled after picking up about 2 yards.
Out of Cincinnati, former All-American there, making the tackle.
He only stands 5'10", 230 pounds. Boy, I tell you, he is a football player. His instincts are incredible. When you talk to staff about it, now, you could keep this guy off the field, and it's not the most physically imposing, but he just doesn't hesitate. Throws this gap quick and finds the way to the football.
Came in undrafted. They have been raving about it ever since training camp.
All right, Carolina, third down. Gonna have to pass this one. It's 3rd and 8. Bryce drops back. Can't find anybody. And goes down, ladies and gentlemen, at their own 15-yard line.
Just the second game this season for Davenport and his first sack.
And right now, the defensive line of the Vikings are sensing, hey, we can do whatever we want to against this offensive line, and they're doing it. Let's see, did they bring an extra guy?
Just working there on the rookie.
Nope, that's just 4. That look, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 guys rushing. Our offensive line just has not improved. So the Panthers will punt. They punt it. It's a good punt.
And a short one.
And short, I thought it was good. Short. Oh, nice move by Powell, but great defense by.
No yards on the return. Giovanni Ricci making.
Giovanni Ricci.
All of a sudden, the Vikings have the wind at their backs.
Did you see that, Dad? Did you?
All right, Panthers offense. Our offense is it's tough. It's tough. We can't get anything out of our offense. I'm just gonna say offense. I always like to say offensive line. At times it's the offensive line. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Chuck? I don't know. I'm a loss of words. I don't know what it is. Yeah. With the defensive linemen just pinning their ears back and coming and see, that's the bad thing. The Panthers, you have a center, 2 guards, 2 tackles at least, and they're getting in the backfield with 4 rushers. That play like right there, that's offensive line. That's offensive line. All right. When they traded Trey Turner, and Khalil left, we have been bad on offensive line. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing for me is we haven't been able to get quality linemen. Like, I mean, these guys can. I mean, they're professionals, so I'm gonna say they're decent, but dang.
Taking the lead 14-13 over Carolina, and the Panthers' Dante Jackson still questionable to return with that shoulder injury.
Game in and game out.
Periodically shaking those arms out. We will see if he gets back in this game, guys.
All right, Panthers back on defense. In every game, we've got to have guys subbing in. We're going to run it this time. A cutback, number 30 or 21. This is 31 Akers.
Sneaky good vision by Cam Akers.
Akers shaking his hands, his head, because he knows one less trip up and he's gone. Still running, just getting to the end zone.
Find a way of being a player. What's being utilized in LA.
All right, can the Panthers hang on right here? 1 minute, 17 seconds left in the third. Panthers got 5 on the front, 5 on the top, on the front line. Dang, how easy that is. What the heck?
Slow developing play, and Akers had plenty of running room.
How did he get blocked? How did we get?
Really, their center, Austin Schlope, give him a lot of credit. You can hear about the line of scrimmage.
Wow. Let's see, on this edge right here, where did this outside guy go?
Well, they end up pushing it, so everyone starts going out this way.
Why are you going inside, bruh?
The wide receiver cracking on
Oh my gosh.
Creates all that space.
Up inside the final minute of the quarter.
Okay, hey, defensive end, stay outside. Play action, Cousins did have tons of time. Gets it to Akers. He gets the first down before he's hit out of bounds. And it looks like the Vikings now in that that mode.
Vikings creep closer and closer to the red zone. You almost get that sense that they just take a shot from here. We don't have to worry about any issues in the red zone moving forward.
If only. Second down and 1.
Run. Oh my gosh, how'd you get pulled? Free play. And a touchdown. And Jefferson says, "You too small, son."
30 yards score at the end of the quarter. We'll check the penalty.
The penalty is going to be encroachment or offside on defense, and they will decline the play.
So many elements here. You hear Cousins using cadence too. Gets Carolina to jump and then
well, listen, after you didn't jump the first time, after the ball didn't get snapped the first time, to me it's like, okay, definitely watch the ball now. Definitely watch the ball because he's trying to pull me off.
Has taken a massive turn in the third quarter.
All right, I said the Panthers will win, but it's going to be a close one.
The Vikings with 14 unanswered points.
But the Vikings have come out of the locker room and
30-yard score, finding their top receiver.
decided they just want to get in the end zone by any means necessary. And now the score, 21-13. Hey, offensively, we just got to score points when the defense is playing well. You know what I'm saying? We got to put as many points on the board as possible when our defense is playing well. So, you know, you got to expect. We're playing against another professional team. You got to expect eventually the other team is going to get points. So we got to get points when we got a chance to. All right? Definitely should have scored in the first half. I'm talking touchdown. Definitely should have scored then. Had the ball here at the beginning of the third quarter in great field position. Should have scored there. Probably should have scored a touchdown, but at least 3 points. Got neither. In fact, there was a 6-7 point swing because we fumbled the ball and Minnesota scores off of it. So, and then of course this score. Yeah, Chuck. You said that right. Wow. Can't. I don't know what else to say, except wow. That is a that is a great description of how to feel about this. Wow. All right, we have a timeout. Timeout on the play. Thank goodness. Let's take this timeout and figure out what it is we need to do here. I know we definitely need to score some points. And look at all those fans from Minnesota. Wow. They've come over. They've taken over Bank of America Stadium, bruh. Ruben, what's up? This is crazy. I think out in the wild in a head-to-head matchup, Panthers will beat Vikings. What up, Ruben? Yeah, things. I still got my Panthers winning today. I still got them winning today. I got faith in them. Depends on what we doing with offense here. That was a pretty good joke, though.
Since 1975, there have been 24 division winners that start the next year 0-3.
Hey, Johnny Carson has some. A lot of people might have thought it was corny. I thought he was cool. All right, Bryce draws back,
Young to throw on second down.
finds a man.
And he completes short to about the 44-yard line. Pick up a
It's going to be Terrace Marshall.
Cutting down
It's third down.
on the play, third down.
To your point, though, for both these teams, the difference is
3rd and 4.
2 games within the division, so their 0-3 feels a lot different.
All right,
who is not.
we're behind in the count, so more likely gonna have to throw this one.
More thinking of victory today, what that looks like moving forward.
We darn sure gonna have to throw this one.
Tougher hill to climb.
All right, Carolina spread everybody out. Bryce Young in the backfield by itself. It looks like the Vikings are bringing the house, and they actually do.
Floats the ball his way, and
Sanders probably with his biggest run all year, off a little swing pass, gets the first down.
The answer for these pressure looks from Minnesota. It's been the screen game, usually out to the wide receivers. This time to Miles Sanders in space. It's a nice move for initial contact to get the first down and keep the drive alive.
Panthers with a tight spread set. They're going to hand this one off to Chuba. Chuba picks up a nice chunk of yards there on first down.
Pick up a 4.
We're in the fourth quarter, 12-17 to play in this game.
The field as they inch closer, taking a shot. They did. Justin Jefferson, nice play to Carolina.
In a head-to-head matchup, Panthers will beat the Vikings. Possibly. Does the Vikings have his tool? I mean, have his weapons with him? Carolina in the pistol. Hand it off to Chuba. All right, I still like the way Chuba hit the line right there out of the pistol.
You're home for the American League Divisional Series. The league's biggest stars take center stage on the road to the Fall Classic. It all starts Saturday on Fox. And FS1 field is set. The American League, the matchups will be set by the end of today.
Panthers running the ball again. Chuba chugs along, gets the first down behind that offensive line.
How about the Panthers offensive line right now? Really controlling the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if they make some alleys right there. There you go. Push him down the field. Way to get up in there, Chuba.
Panthers driving. Bryce Young
Panthers in Viking territory. Swing pass out there. Sanders can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
As he's cut down by Jordan Hicks.
They've got one play over 20 yards. And I think it's really tough for any quarterback, let alone a rookie quarterback, to methodically drive the ball down the field. The defenses nowadays are set up.
Yeah, he can't hold the ball long, so he's got to get it out to somebody.
Explosives for Carolina.
First 2 weeks of the season, they didn't have a single play of 25 or more.
They hand it off again. Sanders squirts through, picks up about 3 yards.
It does seem like this run game has progressed quite a bit. Bring up third down here.
Look down 8.
Panthers run the ball just a little bit, but it is 3rd and 8.
Less than that now, running off the clock. They have to think you're in 4-4 down territory.
Frank Wright calling the plays.
Keeps everything in your playbook.
I mean, like, is that an advantage or a disadvantage, you think? To be on field level calling the plays, and to have somebody up top saying, hey, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. Or have that person at the top seeing what's going on and then calling the plays. 3 receivers to the right. Panthers get it off. Got to find somebody. Bryce Young is going to go down. Coverage sack.
And that absolutely breaks your back if you're Carolina. In this case, not only does that take you out of potentially thinking about going for it on 4th down, really gives you no chance whatsoever.
Yeah, and then when you run backwards. Oh, Bryce. I don't know if
exception, Zach Wilson.
You got to step.
With that
I don't
usually
know.
comes sacks, mistakes. In this case,
I would attempt to. No, I think you maybe want to try to step up instead of run to the side.
Pecker on the punt, trying to pin the Vikings.
Oh, come on!
Bouncing the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Powell with a good fake out. Allows that ball to roll into the end zone.
Young has taken a few more hits this week. Davenport's gotten to him twice.
Oh, man. I don't know, guys. Panthers still hanging on, but our offense right now is not potent, not at all. And if the Vikings score again, I'm talking maybe even if they get 3 points, it may be over. It is the fourth quarter. I hate to say it about my Panthers, but if the Vikings score again, if they get a touchdown, it's done. We're done. They get a touchdown, we're done. I'm still repping the Panthers though. All right, we got a little timeout right here. They have to get Sanders in space. That's Young's fault. Yeah, I get rid of the ball or something. Don't run backwards. It looks like he might have had a chance to step up to his left. Maybe not even run, but you know. Just like my little quarterback I've got right now, Chuck. He's not very fast, and then when we pass, he gets in trouble or anything. That fumble the ball, whatever, fumble the snap. They want to run east and west instead of running north and south. You got to have some speed to go north. I mean east and west. I'm telling you, I think he's getting the picture now because every time he does run, he gets popped. Because he runs 10 yards that way and makes no yards and then gets popped. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna get hit anyway, you might as well just go up the field. Get a yard, get 2 yards and get down. Don't run that way and get no 5 yards, 10 yards that way and get no yards and then still get hit too. No.
Staff felt like Bryce Young has a tendency.
Like right here to his left.
You take a look. He's got a little lane to step up with the
that's what I'm saying.
Right there.
That's what I'm saying.
He turns with his chest parallel line of scrimmage. He's got nowhere to go but to the left, and it really cuts off half the field and makes it easier to defend him in that case.
All right, defense back on the field. Single back is going to be a run. They hand it off, and once again, success. Success for the Vikings. Boy, they got everybody on the line, and everybody's picking up a man, and they are just blowing the Panthers' defensive line off the ball. Probably getting some double team blocks up there.
On his chest, he has been elected captain. He said he believes that is the highest honor. This is a student of the game. So he said, I am leading by example, both how I play, but also how I prepare.
He's a leader on this team. They want to keep him around for a long time. Those reports.
21-13 is the score. Vikings in the lead. Cousins hands it off again, and this time the back goes nowhere. Madison met in the backfield. What's the name? Cross Mathis?
Right side of your screen. Earlier today, he had the deflection that caused the interception. Minnesota was driving. Tackles for loss and pressures.
Third down.
All right, Panthers scrambling to get set. Cousins snaps that ball. It's going to be a pass. Throws it. It's another floater. Had to get rid of that one, but this time threw it out of bounds in the direction of another Viking. It's 4th and 2.
4 inches shorter. Saw the 50-50 ball with a Jefferson caught for the touchdown. This is one. Just give him a chance.
Hey, Cousins had to get that ball thrown. He had to get rid of it.
The first 3 weeks of the season.
Jameson on the play again. He had a nice little hit on Jefferson earlier in the game.
Still a one-possession game.
Panthers. Watch the fake. They probably won't, but I'm just saying, 4th and 2. Watch it. The kick is off.
Right. Booming kick.
Oh my gosh, what a kick. He actually feels it at about the 10. Makes a move up the sideline. Picks up a good 5 to 7 yards.
At the 26. Jefferson, the target. Cousins frustrated.
All right, Panthers defense hold again. And now we go back to the offense to see if the offense can make something happen.
Nothing to hide. Seriously. Hidden fees? We don't have annual.
Yeah, that may have a little bit to do with it there, Chuck. Him not processing fast enough, but he also has to have people getting open for him too.
Big ambassador of the community.
All right, they hand the ball back off to Sanders. Sanders picks up 2 yards, and the crowd is like, "What are we doing, bro?" 7 minutes and 6 seconds left.
The Boo Birds are starting to emerge there. Carolina not liking the conservative play call initially before. High percentage of run on first down. Mix it up.
Bryce finally finds someone.
Young to dump it off. A couple of extra yards after the catch for Sanders, brought down by Harrison Smith.
Somewhat different looks than Minnesota brings to different personnel.
Like the commentators say, like they are, I mean, every first down is a run in all situations. We haven't even used that. I haven't seen the play action pass a lot either.
Hubbard checks back in on 3rd down.
All right, Panthers have 3 receivers to the right with 6 minutes on the clock. Bryce steps up.
Young slips away.
He gets the first down.
To the stick. He's going to be just short.
No, he's not.
That's the initial mark.
What do you mean?
That was close. Minnesota came out in man-to-man coverage. They tried to make it look like.
No, he was well beyond it. Well, that's the official. That's the unofficial line.
Trying to take him away as a little Robert Thief, and Young took off for the first down. for giving it to him.
At least he stepped up. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Young with the pass again.
So on first down, Young
Sees Terrace Marshall late and gets him.
across the 40.
Picks up a good 7 yards
By Matthias.
on the play.
Boy, that extra
The Panthers don't have to go completely away from the run.
we had a big
It's still 5 minutes left on the clock.
third down scramble in week 2. Keeps them alive in this drive. 2nd down.
Rides the pass again. Needs to get rid of the ball. Finds a man, and that is Chark. I said Shark. Chark.
Well done by Bryce Young.
Yeah, use his progressions.
Four-man rush. He has Thielen in the middle of the field. They're playing a version of too deep zone coverage. Doesn't like it, ends up moving on to Chark and gives him a ball he can catch.
Panthers now in Viking territory. Ball squarely on the 40-yard line. Quick pass out to Thielen. Thielen picks up a good 4 yards.
Really seen a lot of him in the last little while. Gets a catch here.
And that's the answer for Carolina.
Thielen having a great game, a great day against his old team. 21-13, 4 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. And the clock is still moving. Coach Wright calling the plays. Panthers still hadn't snapped the ball yet. Now they do. Young, confident throw to a wide open Terrace Marshall. And then here's where the anxiety starts to occur, Chuck. Here's where the anxiety starts to occur, Ruben. When the Panthers get close to the red zone. In the red zone, right at the red, well, we're a couple of yards still out. Can the Panthers keep it together? They run it again. Chuba Hubbard, like I said, when he gets that ball, he's running like a madman. No flags on the play. 3 minutes, 27 seconds on the clock. Let's go, get it together. Get that play out there, Coach.
They didn't have as much the first half. A little more fruitful. I think throwing on first down, giving them more opportunities to throw against coverages that are easier to read some balls against.
All the snaps, handoff. Chuba Hubbard, second effort. Still 3 minutes left on the clock. 3 minutes left on the clock. Let's go.
Less than 3 minutes left.
Let's go. Third down.
A couple of play calls here to get the first down.
Under 3 minutes to go.
Panthers should be getting to the line now. Let's go. Do some play action, baby. Do some play action off those 2 runs you just made. If you're going to pass it. Play action. Don't look like it's going to be. They hand it off. Could not get the first down.
This is going to be awfully close. As you said, Brady, given the state of the game.
But get him up, Bryce. Bryce, there you go. Get him up. Let's go. Get set.
See the pressure here coming off of the edge.
Oh, Bryce could have kept that ball and still be running.
So is adamant about not allowing Carolina to run for the first down here. The way Carolina's worked the ball down the field.
Approaching the 2-minute warning.
They hand it off again, and they get the first down and more. Do we have so we're going to get, there's going to be a timeout to stop the clock there for the, not a timeout, but, you know, the 2-minute warning. Panthers do get the first down. Still, the anxiety is building for me because every time we've gotten the ball down this close today, we start going backwards. You would think, ball this close, Panthers gotta score, right? We gotta get in the end zone. It's like a touchdown, right? But what's gonna happen is the Vikings are gonna tighten up. They're gonna tighten up their defensive the defensive line. We won't be able to run, well, at this point, because we're running the ball off tackle, and we should probably running that ball off the end of the line, try to take as many guys out of it as possible and try to get that running back. First of all, get out that daggone, at least on the first down. We've been running every play. All right, here it is. If you're going to run the ball if you're going to run the ball on first down, first and go, if you're going to run this ball, get in the eye, get in the pistol, somewhere where the running back can build up some speed, can take off, not the shotgun where you catch it, give it to the back beside you that's got to take off from a stationary stance while the defense is already making their moves to get into the backfield. And then we're waiting for our offensive line, who can't make alleys, who can't gash the other team. Our running back is waiting for the hole, which never comes. Get them running, all right? Dang, get in the old school, get in the I formation. I know it's old school. I don't care. We just want to get in the end zone, all right? Secondly, we've been running on first down. I get it. All right? Yeah, I love running the ball. At least pick up some yards before you start doing your passing, and then before you have to start passing on third. But now, now would be a great time to run play action. I've been screaming it all game. We've been running on first down. Even the commentator said, we know it's coming. We run on first down every down. How about let's play action down here on the goal line. Get Bryce Young running out of that pocket. And then find Thielen. Or find a tight end open in the end zone.
Is the game plan as simple as taking away Thielen late in the game? He just said, yeah.
Well, they're going to take Thielen. If they're going to take Thielen away, that's all right. We just got to get it to somebody else. There's Thielen right there. We're definitely not in that run set. No play action.
Young to throw, deflected at the line. And what's the call?
Thank you. Ball is on the ground. Whoa.
Wow. It was Dean Lowry, number 94, who got his hand up. 6'6". Those long arms, and you got Bryce Young, who stands in the pocket at 5'10". That's one of the things you do as a defensive player, is if you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up in throwing lanes. And it was avoided disaster there.
Get him out of that pocket.
2 seconds back on the clock. A minute 55 to go.
Play action. Play action. Sprint out to the right. Or play action, sprint out to the left. You want to, but no play action.
Young is sacked by Caleb Evans and Harrison Smith both there.
We talked about the various disguises the Vikings have used. In this case,
Was there any? There's nobody on this side. He ain't got it. He has no fear. Like, 21 has no fear that the tight end is going to get open because there's somebody on him. And he has there's nobody. He don't have anybody to guard. So he just goes.
20 to go. Third down.
Carolina now just getting to the line. They got 5 seconds to snap the ball. We'll have to call a timeout. Too late. Oh, he got it.
A lot of Vikings fans here in Charlotte, making the environment feel more like Minneapolis. 21-13. We'll be right back.
Now, is that Bryce? Bryce isn't calling the plays, right? So is that Bryce's fault that the plays are getting in late? They're getting out of the huddle late? It's his fault if you get to the line and then you change it. I mean, you audible, but you kill the play. But we've been close, and we've got two delay of game warnings called. Yeah, Coach Wright, let them call up at the top, buddy. You just be down on the field like 90% of all head coaches. Call there and give your suggestions. You probably know all your play calls by heart. But let somebody else at the top that sees what's going on call it. I mean, I've had a couple of coaches up in the press box say, "Hey, coach, the right side they're doing this on the right side." Well, I got to have time to process that and figure out, okay, well, which one of these plays am I going to call, you know, to take advantage of that. Now, you're sitting up there, you got a chance to see things, you know, you got everything right there, and it's your job to do that, you know, while you call a play and they get it down, and while that play is being called, your job is just to focus on the next play. So you already got your mind what the next play is going to be, because you got it all set out right there. You ain't necessarily like me, call the play, and I got to see how good the play works, and then, you know, I mean, you do that, but when you got access to all of it, like you can see what's going on, and then you say, okay, this should be a good play. Now let me call this down. All right, not you. All you got are the plays in your hand, right? You can't see everything that's going on. You can only see one view. That's sideline view at ground level. And then you got somebody talking in your ear, hey coach, they're not telling you what play to call. They're not telling you what play to call. They're just telling you this is what the defense is doing.
Slight hope, but
All right, third down, third and goal. Panthers back at the 18-yard line. Bryce can't find anybody, but got to get rid of the ball. Throws it. It's floating out of bounds.
Incomplete.
And this is a clinic right now.
Thielen, he can't do anything. He can't throw that ball. Not on the run.
All right, I've got to get to something where it's going to be versus blitz zero, just man-to-man coverage.
Not that far anyway. Going to his weak side.
And so he's left trying to buy time and create and allow someone to separate. And that just has not been a way of finding much production for Carolina in the pass game this year.
So here's the ball game. Fourth down, and the Panthers have to get in the end zone, and it looks like they're going to run out of time. Winding down. And they won't even get it off. Another timeout taken, though this time it's by Minnesota.
That ain't Minnesota?
Minutes ago. Now
I should just let that go. Get the daggone plays in, bro. And I might be wrong. Somebody tell me I might be completely wrong. It may not be getting the play calls in there slow, but didn't we just come? Wasn't it just a timeout? It wasn't just a timeout. So how do you almost get a delay of game call after a break?
Bryce Young, flashes of brilliance. A lot of struggles. And the Panthers facing 0-4 start. Minnesota looking for the stop here.
Here we go. This is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Two receivers to either side. Bryce Young in the backfield all by itself. Carolina has to get in the end zone, and they will not. Bryce Young will be sacked once again off the right side. Once again, is the defense. It is the corner.
And the Vikings will take over.
What a game for Harrison Smith, who
Smith with a big play, defensive play call by the coach. Let's see if they'll play it again. Let's see if there was anyone out there for him to guard.
This drive, stop it. You'll see. They give these all up.
Wow.
The offensive line and
Now the offensive line ain't gonna be able to pick him up.
In this case, Ike Aquana's got to find a way of kicking.
Yeah, you gotta lay out or something, bro.
Bryce Young, hand at the back of the pocket. Step up, find a way, just heaving that ball.
All right, 57 seconds. The Vikings
Third sack of the afternoon for Harrison Smith.
will run it one time.
All that matters now is ball security.
Don't speak too soon.
Which might be a
All right, Ed. I gave my Panthers the benefit of the doubt. Hey, I was with them. I'm still with them, but you know, looks like this game is over. 21-13. All they have to do, Vikings, is protect the ball, and they will have their first win. The Panthers will go 0-4.
The Patriots take on Dak and the Cowboys. The Cardinals take on Christian McCaffrey and the Niners. Some of you will see that game.
Hey, all kinds of hopes and dreams at the beginning of the year. I still think I still think we have a better quarterback this year than we had last year. I really do. I think Bryce was better than any of the quarterbacks we had last year. You know, especially accuracy. You know what I'm saying? But he's got to have some. He's got to have some more protection. And if it's not protection, it's you got to have some. You got to have some receivers that can create space. We know that Thielen can create space, but like they say, you know, if there you got one hot receiver, hey, make sure you take him out of the game at the end, and you got him. You got him. Whoever you're going to, nobody else is going to get open. You know, I saw some flashes of brilliance. He stays in the pocket. He's checking out his progressions, but you only got a certain amount of time.
Pushes ahead. That might be enough to get the clock inside of 40. There's just going to be a little differential here.
All right, it's 4th down.
For the Vikings, it'll be enough. And all the fans.
And all the Vikings have to do is just let this thing roll. Let this clock roll all the way down. And one more snap, and it's over.
I'll be taking a timeout with a second or two left, but typically there's a pick-up launch victory. You know, you just drop back, heave the ball out of bounds. Enough time runs off the clock, but this is so close they might just be able to even step back, stand for a second, and deal it.
Well, the Vikings trailed 10-0 in this game early. And we'll take that last time out. And the game changed at the half. Carolina, the big field goal to make it 13-7.
That's right. The game did change at the half. After the Vikings came out at after halftime, especially after that fumble, that was it. That was it. The Vikings came out at halftime. And that defensive line just played a little bit differently. They started pinning their ears back and getting back there making plays on Bryce, and sometimes was even just four rushers, and just, you know, just not enough. And the Vikings will get out of Carolina with the win. There's your score, ladies and gentlemen. 21-13. 21-13 is the score.
And this Panthers team wind up with a frustrating start to this season.
Adam Thielen is thinking maybe he didn't get out of the pocket.
So 21-13 the final.
Doesn't matter. There's only like 2 seconds left on the clock when he done that anyway. Thielen plays his heart out, but it was not to be. Boy, there was something else I was going to say that maybe the Panthers can do to get a little help. But I did see I saw some good things out of Bryce. He don't mind standing in the pocket. He'll stay in that pocket as long as he can. But guys, you know, he continues standing there, he's going to get sacked because our offensive line just, you know. And the offense, I'm not putting it all on the offensive line. It was a big chunk, but they did have some good plays and some not so good plays. Defense played well. 21 points. Oh, I know exactly what I was going to say. Our offense did not get in the end zone. Right? That was not an offense. The offense did not help again. There you go, Ruben, rollouts. See that? We running the ball. We get that ball down close to the end zone. We don't run a play action to get the wide receivers open, to hold the linebackers, to at least give the wide receivers a chance to create a little space. And you know, if you create a little space, Bryce can hit you. He can get the ball there, but it was just a straight out, none of that. And then the rollout, to move Bryce out of the pocket, especially now we're down near in the red zone. I thought for sure I was going to see some play action, and then roll out like Cousins. They play action the heck out of the ball. I know that's not the way to say it, but they did. It was a lot of play action. A lot of play action. Even in that pistol, if your play action is to get the snap and then turn to hand it to the back, and you get the play action there, then you can move Bryce out of the pocket. That rollout, which I couldn't think of, the rollout. Yeah, didn't have to. I was thinking bootleg, but I knew it was the bootleg. Although bootleg is similar, it is sort of like a rollout. But yeah, roll them out and get those guys moving off of the play action, to hold the linebackers and make something happen. But hey, yeah, I hate to see it, but once again, this is where we are. This is where we are. But yeah, here's your score right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at a few of the stats. And before you guys leave, thank you all for stopping by. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I appreciate it. Kirk Cousins, he went 12 for 19 today for 139 yards. Bryce went 25 for 32 for 204 yards because we did get to a point. You know what? I can't really say we abandoned the run. You know, just there was a couple of times we ran the ball. We should mix it up a little bit. We should mix it up a little bit. We did run the ball every first down. And that's why I thought play action would work so well at the end there, at the end of the game. But let me get off play action. Rushing, Alexander Madison, 17 carries for 95 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 14 carries for 41 yards. Miles Sanders, 13 for 19. I don't know what the deal is right here. I have no idea what the deal is right here between Chuba or with Miles. Chuba, you know, not a bad day by Chuba. All right, but 13 carries for 19 yards. There's something going on. There's something going on with Miles. I don't know. Like I said, if it's the blocking dynamic, the blocking that our team does compared to what Philly did last year, and his running style. Yeah, it's got to be it. It's got to be it. You know, Chuba probably should have had about 20 carries. Right? And I think they're trying to get their money's worth out of Miles, you know. And I'm still thinking he's the starter. You know what? Even though the first person I saw out there today was Chenault. He only carried 1 yard, got seven yards there, and only carried the ball 1 yard. All right, I don't quite understand the thinking, but anyway, Akers for Minnesota had 5 carries for 40 yards. All right, for Minnesota, definitely the wide receiver that did the most damage to the Panthers was Jefferson, 6 catches for 85 yards. For the receiving core of the Panthers, of course, Thielen is the man to go to, or our go-to guy. Adam Thielen, been in the league, dang, 10 years, I think. 7 catches for 76 yards. Thielen, 6'2", 195. Draft. Yeah, this is his 10th season. This is his 10th season. A number of guys with catches for the Panthers. Thielen, Terrace Marshall had the most catches. It's the most involved I've seen him in the offense ever. 9 catches for 56 yards. Chark, 2 for 28. There's your fumbles right there. You know, one big one against the Panthers that led to a touchdown. That right now, The one they're showing on the screen to my right, that was the difference in the game right there. The difference in the game right there. Like, that is technically a score against the offense, is what that score is. Defense played a heck of a game, bro. All right, and there's the defense right there. Von Mel, 7 tackles for 4 solos. Jeremy Chin, 6 for 6. CJ Henderson, 5 for 5. That's it. The Panthers go down once again. They go down in defeat to another 0-3 team, and that was the Vikings. Now the Vikings got one. Panthers don't have a win, and let's see if we can see our schedule, and we can. We can, and if you look at our scores right now, let me make sure I'm not talking to myself, because if I'm talking to myself, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe bounce. All right, 3 viewers. Hey, you guys are worth it. All right, so 24 points in a game scored by the opposing team is a winnable game. All right, so against the Falcons, the Panthers defense did their job. Against the Saints, 20 points. That's definitely a chance to win the game if you got a decent offense. All right. Seahawks, that was our best scoring game right there, and a lot of people are going to say, hey, that's because we have Andy Dalton there, and it may be, and maybe Dalton needs to be out there. I don't know if it's Andy Dalton, if that was the Andy Dalton factor or not, but 27 points is enough to win an NFL game. However, defensively, we gave up 37 points. I cannot remember if there was a defensive score in that game for the Seahawks. I'm not sure. It did seem like the game got away a little bit there, and the Panthers just kept playing. But yeah, you look at our offensive output, the first 2 games, 27 points. And barring, if you take the 27 we scored last week away, we've scored 10, 17, 13. I know for a fact, I think I remember us getting into the end zone last week. Might have been 1 of 2 times we've been in the end zone. We were in the end zone more last week than any other time. This week we still didn't get in the end zone, not offensively. It was a defensive score, and then extra points. We've got the Lions, who are doing very pretty well this year. That's a tough team. That's a tough team. That definitely can be a loss right there. And we're going to Detroit. Detroit is 3-1. So right there, Match Predictor already saying right there that it's a 75% chance for the Lions to win, and yeah, I mean realistically, yeah, the Lions should win that game. So the Panthers will be 0-5. Then you go to Philly. I mean not Philly, but Miami, and Miami is feeling themselves. Miami 3-0. And barring a loss today, okay, well it looks like they will have a loss. Right now it does, but it is the 3rd quarter for Miami, and it's 20-48. 7 minutes and 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and Buffalo is putting it on them. But yeah, so the Panthers, 88.9, 11% chance to win that game against Miami. And Miami looks like they're going to be coming off of a loss. You know what I'm saying? A team that likes to win and has tasted winning. The Panthers, more than likely, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, will be 6-0 when they play the Texans. And let's just look at the Texans, and I'll get out of here. okay, this should be right now they're giving, it looks like it could be a close game. They're still giving it to the Texans, that's matchup predictor, by a couple of points. But that's a close game right there. It could be a close game. And I think one of my questions I had in my community post was, do you think the Panthers will improve at least 3 games this year? And I had people saying, easy. That's gonna be easy. But you know, you can change the quarterback, which we did, but you also have to make sure you got the wide receivers to play with him. You got to have a line to protect him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to have pieces around the guy. Now, I think Bryce could look better. I think he looked better if he had more pieces around him. I really do. And I'm not saying he's not making mistakes, because he has made a few. But I think every quarterback, every young guy would make those mistakes. He learns quicker than people. We got on him a little bit about running east and west, and then that last time he got in trouble, he stepped up. He stepped up instead of running east and west. He went north and south. But and I think we'll see a lot more of that with him instead of trying to get outside every time. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough, ladies and gentlemen, because this could be, we've got the #1 pick, and this could be one of the worst seasons ever. We thought the last 2 seasons were bad. This could be one of the worst seasons ever. Like, if there was a way to get Bryce and play with that team we had at the end of the year last year, like, if we could have had Bryce, and I know that it wouldn't have been possible. We had to trade people and get rid of people. But if we had Bryce, and that was the only thing we changed offensively from last year, I know we'd be a better team. I know we'd be a better team. And when I say don't change anything except having a new quarterback, I mean coaching too. All right, but that's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm out of here for this week. I don't know. Look, hey guys, I'm definitely gonna I'll be on next week for the next Panther game, but there may be a game that I come on definitely Saturday when my Tar Heels get back into action. So check me out then, and just check out the thumbnails, and we'll see where else I'll be on. You guys come and participate. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chuck, for hanging out with me. Thank you, Ruben, for stopping by today. We just need, let's see, you're the same as me, coach. The young people call it RPO, coach. We old school guys call it play action. Yeah. Right. To me, a team can run a lot, but you have to vary the types of run plays. Some of these weird coaches, man, they will call 3 consecutive runs up the middle. Come on, dude. Show some imagination. Yeah. We just need a win. Play the best players. That too, Chuck. That you. Yeah, you guys hitting the nails right on the head. Detroit is good this year. That could be very, very ugly for the Panthers. I know you're a loyal fan, coach, but you better stay away from TVs and play golf when the Panthers-Detroit game is on. Hey, look, I feel you, Ruben, but I gotta watch it. I gotta watch the massacre. You know what I'm saying? It's like you walking on the street and you see something bad happening. You know, you could say, yo, I'm out of here. I don't want to look at. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But you got to keep looking. Even if you're walking away, you're probably looking back, saying like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch it. Chuck, when do we play Detroit? That is going to be a good. Hey, that's the next game, Chuck. That's next Sunday. I think it's Sunday. Hopefully they wouldn't do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sunday. I'll check it again, but hopefully they wouldn't do that to us on Monday night. Hey, they might shoot. We might better do it on. It'll be better if it's on Thursday. I think there'll probably be less views on Thursday night. But let me check and see exactly when it is. God bless you, Coach. You too, Ruben. At least the Tar Heels are good, right? Yeah, for right now we are. Yeah, right now we are. We're doing well. We did it last year too. Did it last year until the end of the season. Then we had those 4 losses in a row. Yeah, I see the crying, laughing emoji there, Ruben. All right, Chuck, let me check this and then I'm out of here. Because that is a good question. We do have Detroit next. We do have Detroit next, but where? I know it's at Detroit, and it is, yeah, it's next Sunday. At Detroit next Sunday, the 10th, 1 o'clock. The Dolphins massacre will be at 1 o'clock. Then we have the Texans. That's a possible win. All right. Then the Colts with one of the quarterbacks that was in that the Panthers probably did take a look at, decided not to get him. Then we get down to the Bears, at the Bears, and if we can make it there, unless the Bears turn their season around, there's another game that could be a possibility, but they're still giving it by 0.2 points to the Bears. Boy, that matchup predictor thinks we are terrible. And oh my gosh, my old team, the Cowboys. Yeah, it could be a bad season, guys. It could be a very bad season. Whew, very bad. All right. But with that said, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Once again, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Matt will get into the bowl. Yeah, I hope he does. All right, guys. I'm out.
Are you listening? Damn.